I hear an owl. You heard that, right? Not that that's like a big deal, but kind of is, because I've never technically have heard an owl ever in my lifetime where I live. It sounds like he is probably on top of the chimney because he just sounds so close. And honestly, oh, I think I just saw him. I think I just saw him fly away. I picked up the camera because I thought I was going crazy. At first, I thought I was having like a Clark Griswold moment because I had pulled the tree out and I thought, oh my God, is there an owl in the tree? Which, you know, logically is freaking ridiculous. But that was literally my first thought. But okay, I guess he was on top of the roof near the chimney and I did see him actually fly off. It's pitch black outside, but I still saw his like black silhouette in the night. I don't know how, but I did, and he went off. You guys, it's a white owl, which is apparently so rare to see. So I took Loxie out front, and then I just started seeing this white owl freaking flying around at 10 p.m. So the reason why I'm so scared about this owl, story time. Oh my God, I'm frightened. All right, I'm gonna keep the camera this way just in case we catch him. But the reason why I'm so scared of owls is there's only been one time in my life that I've ever seen an owl in person, and I wouldn't say interacted, but my daughter was super young. She had to have been 4 years old. And I was dating some guy, I don't even remember who he was. And we were driving down a road, like in the country. And there was just an owl literally sitting on the road, not moving when we like drove up on him. When we could see its eyes, it wasn't even moving. And we were going pretty fast. And then we saw those eyes and then we came to a stop and it still didn't move. And then the guy walked up to this owl. Oh my gosh, you guys. This guy walked up to the owl and it still didn't move. So he thought, he was probably injured. And so he went back to I stayed in the car. I was like, He came back to the car, and then I guess he had a blanket and he threw it over the owl because they have like super sharp, claws, like very sharp, like they'll tear your eyes out sharp kind of thing. And so throws this blanket over this owl and brings him into the car, and the owl really isn't doing anything in the car. It's just kind of unmoving. And then he puts, I think my memory's kind of shot, but I think back at his house, he put the owl in a bathroom just to like keep him contained until the next day because it was, at nighttime. So he was basically going to take him to a, place that rehabilitates or does whatever with the wild. Okay, I still don't see this owl now, but, and so that night, then all of a sudden, the owl starts like going bonkers in the bathroom. And I was just like, I'm not going in there. Like, And he went in there. So basically what is that noise? Basically the next day, it was time to like take him to go have somebody help this owl. He gets back in the bathroom somehow and gets the blanket back over him. We take him to this place, I don't even remember, and like that was it. That was the last of the whole owl situation. But I'll never forget how scared I was because of his claws and and you know, the poor thing was injured, and he just didn't really like know like what he was trying to do. I'm sorry you guys don't get to see the owl. Look how crazy I look. I literally whipped out the camera. I wasn't even planning on vlogging, but that's never happened to me before. You're probably like, what? The Christmas tree's up? Kind of. Yeah, anyways, that was my only interaction with an owl until now. Now, that owl was not white. He just had, I guess, like the common look of an owl. But this one that was just flying above over and over while I was out front with Loxie was pure white as snow, you guys. He was beautiful, completely majestic. Crazy, crazy. Comment down below and let me know what it is to see a white owl. Are there, you know, like old wives' tales about it? Like, what does that mean? But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, okay, I have been reading. I started a new Julie Garwood book, which is Fast Track. I've actually been waiting to read this one for a while, so I'm super excited. But anyways, that's it. All right, this is editing me literally trying to figure out why in the world I am going to put up this video, because as I was going through it, it was just kind of like, I was trying to think about it from your perspective, like, girl, it's just an owl. But what I hadn't filmed in that night was that I looked it up later, and it is in fact extremely rare to see a white owl. And then there's different meanings for, I suppose, how you would see them, if that makes sense. And this owl actually flew around me, above me, several times, which also has its own significance meaning. Supposedly, it's like said that, like I said, it's rare, and that if an owl is flying above you, a white one, to be fair, not just any owl, a white owl, that it means that the universe is like sending communications of things changing, and that if you've asked anything of the universe, it's like hearing you and all of these things. So I'm going to probably link some of the things that I was reading down below just in case you guys are interested. But in the end, I guess I just, excuse me, decided not to throw this clip out because, I don't know, I just don't hear owls on the daily. I just don't. And what was crazy too is that the first clip that I filmed when I thought I heard an owl was hours before I went outside with Loxie. So the fact that the owl was still around was crazy. I don't know, maybe just my opinion. And he had to have, you know, flown away. He did fly away, like I mentioned. The moment that I heard him, I walked out like you saw, and I saw his silhouette. I didn't know he was white from the back view. I just kind of saw him like fly off in the distance. I guess maybe he heard my door close or like whatever it was. And then it wasn't like until 2 hours later that I just decided, for whatever odd reason, I was going to take Loxie out front, which I rarely do. So it's kind of like this owl was like saying, come on, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's silly to anybody, but I definitely felt like it was a sign of some sort. And also, I swear I felt like he looked me in the eye when he was flying above. And I was kind of like frozen because, like I mentioned, I gave you guys like the story time of that one owl run-in from, God, more than 15 years ago. And I was just like, is this owl, you know, I'm the only thing that's outside in the middle of the night. Is this owl thinking like I'm dinner of some sort? So, but I stood there and he just flew right above me several times, over and over. And honestly, he probably would have kept going if I didn't like beeline it for the door. But just want to say that he was absolutely gorgeous. And I guess you just watched a video about me with having a run-in with an owl, ladies. Like, we keep it small here on my vlog channel. But anyways, that's it. I wanted to explain a couple of things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.